Wow, 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 wow. I love this. Catrice just released some new makeup products. I think that some of these can be new favorites and maybe some are duds. Let's see which one is which. Please, if it's available in your country, click the hype button down below. Click it. Click it. Let's start with the first product. Soft Glam Foam Primer. It has these gold shimmers or glitters even inside, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna like it, but it's supposed to be hydrating. I'm just gonna show you how it looks. So let's see. I'm gonna shake it. Let's see. Okay, yeah, it comes out like a foam. Let's see. Ooh, it's very interesting. The scent, it's like a shampoo, and it kind of feels like I shouldn't apply this on my face. Okay, it's actually hydrating. It actually feels quite nice. It's slippery, and I'm very curious if it's gonna become tacky, because we want that tacky feeling so that the foundation, the concealer, corrector can really stick to the base. At least under these lights, I wouldn't say that I can see any of that gold shimmers, but my face looks more glowy because of it, so that's good. I like that. Okay, it's becoming tacky. I love it. Okay, this is actually a very nice, pleasant experience, and I'm super happy about it. Super happy. Okay, I really thought this is gonna be gimmicky and I wouldn't like it. I mean, I still have to test it, how other products apply on top and how it wears, but so far, so good. Its hydrating formula provides a fresh, radiant finish while prolonging makeup wear, enriched with glycerin and cranberry extract. As a very dry skin person, I love the feeling on my face because it's at the same time very smooth and silky, but it's tacky. Alright, so the new under eye brightener. So this is so far the third version of the famous under eye brightening corrector. If you're watching my videos, then you know that I love this under eye brightener. This is in a pot. Then they released the more moussey version of it. It was, I believe, from the limited edition of Wonder Woman. It was in a very similar packaging like this, but I didn't like it. I actually hated it because it was moussey, it was thick, it looked horrible underneath the eyes. But this version, this is a liquid formula. I was happy to pick out this one. So this shade is in light rose, and let's see in which shade is this. The same, light rose, and we will compare the two. I love this one from the pot because it's so light. It doesn't crease. It feels very hydrating underneath the eyes, and it really helps to brighten your under eyes. And so far, this is the best one that I have ever tried, even the more high-end pricey versions of these. But I have to admit, I never tried the Becca one, which is super expensive, but this is supposed to be a dupe for the Becca one. So you can see how it looks, really nice. It brightens, it color corrects a little bit, and also the concealer wears on top always very nice if you don't use too much product. Now, let's see. Okay, so I really like that it has like a safety lock, so you need to open it first. It looks like this. So let's pump it up. Squeezed out way too much, but let's see. Yeah, so the shade looks the same, so I like that. I'm really hoping that this one is gonna work as good as the one in the pot, because the pot it's heavier and also it's not the most hygienic way. So this is for traveling better, and it's also more hygienic. Okay, it feels really nice. Yeah, it's super light. It's very, I would say, even more hydrating than the cream one, but it's as light as the cream one. Light in texture, you know, which is really nice. Yeah, I would say this is just improved packaging, but the same product inside. So overall, very improved product. I think this was a super good move from Catrice. I love it, and I hope this is staying in the collection. So they released, I already talked about this product. It's again under eye brightener setting powder, which I'm not the biggest fan. Now they released a new, like a blurring powder, but guys, if I'm totally honest, I tried it in a drugstore and I just didn't like the feel of it, and I just didn't want to spend my money on another powder that I won't use. So if you already tried it, then please comment down below what is your skin type and how it performed on you. But you know, I just don't think I'm gonna like that one. I'm so sorry. I have some really good powders in my collection. I'm just gonna apply the Catrice Invisible Cover Foundation and then the Instant Bright Serum Concealer. And I'll be right back. Okay, so I just quickly added a little bit of melted sun liquid bronzer in 10 lines, and also the Color and Fix Brow Gel Mascara. If you want me, I can also do full face of the best products from Catrice if you want me to. Just comment down below. Alright, now let's move on to some very exciting new products. So I have like two different highlighters. One is Aura Glam Balm Highlighter, which is very interesting, in the Swirl Rose. So it looks like this. And then I have highlighter in a stick form. So it's glass-like highlighter stick. And I can do a comparison to the L'Oreal Lumila Gloss and Lumila Glow if you want me to. But it looks like these. Let's compare the two. First, I'm gonna do the swirl. Ooh, this is so slippery and wet. Yeah, and it has a pink hue to it. It looks very, very wet, which I like, but it's more editorial. And then this one. Ooh, this one is in the shade Keep It Glassy, and it's more pearly in the shade. But it's like somewhere in between, I would say, Lumila Gloss and Lumila Glow. Very interesting. So let's see how they both react on the face. I'm just gonna apply a little bit of the stick one right here. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go straight in. Okay. It's very melty, which is nice. It melts right away. Ooh, I actually really like this. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I love this. Can you see this? Ooh, I may like this even more than the one from L'Oreal. Okay, let's see the other one. The Glam Aura. Okay, this is interesting. I would say that I prefer the stick one, but they both don't set. So I know that a lot of people won't like this. Personally, I really don't mind it because it's not sticky. It's just like, it's like a balm, basically. Like you would use Vaseline on a little bit, a tiny bit of Vaseline on your cheeks. So I don't know if that looks like something you would love, but they are like different shades, as you can see. I just think that this one is 10 out of 10 product. Okay, but now, is this the dupe for Rare Beauty? I mean, I cannot say myself because I have never got my hands on those, but they look like they could be. They're apparently very quick to break, so be careful there. These are soft glam baked blushes, and this one is in the shade Midnight Berry. Has a gold shimmer. I don't know why it's called berry, the Midnight Berry, because it's such a corally shade. I mean, I like the shade, but the name is not the best. But maybe this is going to be too shimmery for a lot of people. It has a lot of kickback and it's very pigmented. So personally, I prefer if it's a little bit less pigmented. So be careful and take the excess off. And now we are gonna see if this product is gonna apply alright on top of the balmy highlighter, because that could be a big no-no. Let's see. We will see the quality of this product with applying it on top of that highlighter. So this is very, very metallic. I hope you can see that. I would avoid applying it here because it's just gonna enhance your pores. But also, if you have some dry patches or some other imperfection in this area, I wouldn't buy this. I mean, it looks really nice. I don't mind it. I'm just gonna dust it a tiny bit on my forehead as well, just to connect everything, and right here. I think it's really nice, but it's not for everyone. I mean, I kind of love it. And I think it didn't go patchy on top of any of these highlighters. I would even say that this is my favorite blush in a powder form from Catrice. And I love the packaging as well. The new duo eyeshadows. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of their eyeshadows. I only like their, the new, like, sticky creamy ones. I love those. I think these are brilliant. And I like the single duochromes. I think those are incredible, especially for the price. But I don't like their palettes. So we will see. I don't know. I was drawn to this more cool toned duo. This is Hazel Spark. And you have one shade that it looks like it could be matte or satin. And then the glittery one. Let's just swatch the two. Okay, so this is very ashy. We will see if I'm gonna like this. Ooh, the glittery one looks very ooh, it looks like a water. This is incredible. Can you... I don't know if you can see this. I'm gonna show you a little bit close up. But I'm a little bit scared that those shimmers are gonna go all over my face. Usually that happens with drugstore products like this. So let's see. I would say this shade, it's more for definition. You can probably build it up and get more prominent crease if you want to. But I like it like that. It's perfect for my hooded eyes to create like a, you know, to push back this part of my eye. Okay, this one worked nice. Now the star of the duo. If this eyeshadow is gonna fall on my face throughout the day, I'm gonna comment down below. So you will know how it wears. Oh, but it's stunning. Can you see this? This is stunning. Now, can it please just stay like this without any fallout? Fall down. Now, I'm gonna apply the new mascara. It's a tubing mascara. Stay in place, a volume, smudge proof. And I'm gonna do a separate video on this one, the test wear and everything. So please subscribe so you don't miss it. I applied my favorite lip liner from Catrice, Queen Vibes, but it's probably gonna be too light for the next product, this lipstick. They have new liquid lipsticks, which they're called Endless Matte Liquid Lipsticks. To begin with, I'm not the biggest fan of matte lipsticks, period. They are too dry on my lips. I like everything that is hydrating, oily, glossy, that kind of stuff. But I'm up for trying it out, and they claim that it's easy to apply, comfortable wear, and non-drying. I just went for it and I bought the No Broken Hearts shade, which is dark brown. They have one shade that it's even darker than this one, but I thought this is just gonna be perfect for fall. But I like the shade so much. It's a little bit hard to apply because it's so slippery. I'm actually quite impressed. What's going on with Catrice? In the last 6 months, they released some really good products. Such a lovely shade, and it actually feels quite nice on the lips. Maybe we are over those days of such a drying drugstore liquid matte lipsticks. Come on, this is so nice. I love it. I mean, I will have to wait and see how everything's gonna wear on me, but this is almost 10 out of 10. I'm not the biggest fan of mascara, but that's just because I like volume, and it claims to be, they claim that this is volume mascara. To me, this is not volume. But of course, it all depends on you and your preferences, so I'm still gonna do like a test wear, a review on this mascara, so yeah, subscribe. But that's basically it, and I'm loving my makeup right now, except of eyelashes, of course. Can we just talk about the new feature that YouTube just released? It's not available in every single country, but if it is in yours, then please, you would help me the most if you go down below underneath the name of my channel next to the download button. I don't have it on computer on the browser, but I can see it on my phone. It's the button hype. And with that button, you can hype my video to get more views. Please do that. It would mean the world to me. Have a lovely day and see you in my next video. Bye.